Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This video presentation is about Lab 7 from Group 2, Section 5. So, my name is Muhammad Alif Ismail bin Muhammad Ismail, and my number matrix is DE220183. So, my part is about Activity 1. So, this is the result that I get from the lab sheet. The lab sheet I got from experiment 7 GMAC machine. So I follow the design parameters one by one. And I also follow workflow of experiment implementation. So the first thing I do is start sketch of rotor, sketch of stator, armature coil, and permanent magnet. So from here, um, I design it using this Geomet designer. One by one, I design from only this part here, and then I mirror, and then I mirror it again, and then I mesh all the region here to make it as one rotor. And then about permanent magnet, I from this region, I made this, and then I mirror the permanent magnet to make this one and mesh it. Then I will mirror the permanent magnet into this. There is two permanent magnets, so I did not um, mesh it, so there will not be there will not be one permanent magnet. It will be separate permanent magnet. And this is stator here. So this one is pretty big stator here. Mm, I made only this part of only made this part one part, and then I mirror this one into this, and then I mirror it again. I mirror it here region mirror copy, and then I will mesh this whole stator here to make it as one. Um, about armature coil is the same as permanent magnet. I made this one, and then I mirror this right click and then region mirror copy into this, and then I mesh it as one, and then I mirror it again here. So there is two armature coil here, one up and one down, and it will be separated by this stator. So for each component, I color it in different colors so we can see um, different component such as rotor as I color it as yellow, permanent magnet as purple, stator as cyan, and armature coil as green. So after I complete all this sketch, I will save it update model. So here is the result, activity 1. Mm, then I will continue this by activity 2. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Fakrudin, and I will present for our activity 2 in this lab for our group. After we assemble everything, after we sketch everything for the rotor, permanent magnet, stator, and armature coil, and then what we did was we put all the materials for each part, such as the rotor and stator. We choose 35H210 for the permanent magnet. For both permanent magnet, we use Neomax P6 irreversible, and then for the armature coil, we use copper. And then what we did was we went to the condition, and then we picked this FEM coil. We put at this four armature coil here. For this one and this one is downward. This one and this one is upward. As we can see, there are two FM coil here, which we had combined them. Uh, as you can see here at the right one, on the top, it is the downward, and at the bottom, it is upward, same as the other FEM coil. And for the motion rotation, after we after we choose all the part, after we click all the part, and then for the displacement type, we use 1200 revolution per minute for the constant revolution speed. Then for the nodal force, we put it here. Slide. And then we go to the circuit. But before that, uh, right click at the study, and this one supposed to be supposed to have add circuit here. After that, it will come out here. It will appear here. And then when and if we can see the circuit here, and this is our circuit for the we have two FEM, coil 1 and coil 2, and then we have the ground. So for each coil, we put 10 ton there, and then after that we mesh everything. We click the generate, and then it will generate. After that, we go to the study, and then run active case. Since this model has been running, and we can see the result over here, such as this in this graph. We have this circuit current show there. And another example, you can see, yeah, and everything is working. That's it for me for activity 2 for this group and this lab 7. Thank you.
Hello and have a good day, Doctor. My name is Joshua Isaac Felix, and my number matrix AE210044. Now I will present for activity 3, which is a model for 3D part. So before we proceed to the 3D part, already do the activity 3 and activity 1 and activity 1 and activity 2, which is my two other friends already present it. So after we do the activity 3 finish, activity 2 finish, we need to convert to model 3D to proceed editing in 3D part activity 3. So firstly, uh, we need to edit the mesh at the first part, second part, first phase, and second phase. So for the part the for the first part, we add rotor and two permanent magnet. For the second part, we add stator, armature coil, and four armature coil. For the first phase, we need to get the line here, the outside line uh, from armature coil and the starter. For the second phase we need the permanent magnet, the outer line. After that finish, we need to add the rotation predict mesh, which is we right click from the mesh, and this one I'm already at the rotation predict mesh, so I cannot press now because I already at here. So next we need to go to the condition, motion, and edit the motion. In motion we need to add permanent magnet, the two permanent magnet, and one rotor and the air region, which is here. Okay. After that, the top is same rotor, permanent magnet, and also permanent magnet. And for the symmetry boundary, the first two one is for the front, from the front, and the starter, rotor, permanent magnet, amateur coil, and one rotor is for the back here. This is for the front and this for the back. This is already as in the left sheet, which is back only 2 amateur coil, which is the here and here, and the back at all the starter, rotor, permanent magnet, amateur coil, and other than that. Okay. So after that, we need to check the properties, which is the l- left sheet us. We need to change the number of step into 37. The step interval definition type, regular interval, end time, and division, which is I already add what the left sheet us. Okay, so next we need to go to the condition, no, for the mesh, watch the properties and the slight division, which is already all this one is already follow the left sheet. Okay, after that, after the all already finish, we need to generate here, but if I generate now, it's make time, a lot of time, because my laptop is not so fast, do not have so many RAM, so it's take time to generate. So this is regenerate because I already generate. After that, we going to study magnet here and run the active case. run the active case also take a few time, so I will not show you here. After that, after the all already done, we can see the result, which is the talk. This is our result of graph, and this our table line. And for the coil flux linkage, this one. I think that's all from our presentation for activity 3. That's all. Thank you.